What's up, everybody? We've got Flightrisk coming in, man. The Outlaw, Jailbird. Let's play the promo.
Inmate over the line. Close D12.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome. And none other, here he is, the Outlaw. How you doing, sir?
I'm still vertical.
So tell us, man. I mean, what's going on? I mean, we just seen the promo. Very impressive. So tell us the story. What is this between you and Jailbird? I'm seeing you on one hand, a badge. Another hand, this man's in a jumpsuit.
Well, basically what it boils down to is one can't stay out of trouble, and the other one's so good at being in it, apparently, I just don't get it. But since he can't stay out of trouble, I bond him out, and it's the same story every time. I bond him out. All he's got to do is show up for court. He doesn't like to show up where he's supposed to be, so I go get him because we've got a little relationship worked out to where he's going to basically work off what he owes me. And that's about the bottom of it right there. As long as he owes me, I own him.
Oh man, I mean that must be a lot. I mean, I've had some good friends getting bailed out, but I mean that's a lot of work. So I mean, what is this guy? A ballroom brawler, just getting in trouble on the weekends, or is he just natural trouble?
He's born trouble, just got bigger. But I've known him since he was little. And every time I've tried to help him, he ends up doing something silly like taking off on me. But, through the years, we've worked out an arrangement. I get him on the weekends. I tear his ass down to the closest wrestling ring, throw him in it. He makes a little money for me. Then he either goes back, or if they're full, he'll sit at home on house arrest till I need him again.
Good old ankle sleeve. Oh, Smiley, feel good. Says, where's Jailbird?
Jailbird is on house arrest.
Jailbird. See, we thought we was going to get us a whole Flightrisk. Now he's on house arrest. So now we got Outlaw coming in now. So what do you got coming up? I mean, when's the next time we're going to see Jailbird come out and get to play in the ring?
Well, I'm going to turn him loose at the next Rapid show in March in Lincoln. I'm going to walk him out in cuffs, just like I always do. I'm going to unhook him, and I'm going to climb in a corner and watch him clean that clock.
Now, are you in this match with him, per se, on that March show?
Oh, absolutely. Somebody's got to keep him walking the line, because if not, he'll spiral off somewhere else.
No, I ain't got to talk to the management. Did you not? Did you come in on here suddenly? We just finding out that, hey, we got a tag team coming in, and who you guys going against? Do you know by chance?
I heard it was Elijah Proctor and somebody else. I can't remember his name for nothing because, to be honest with you, Rapid contacted us, said we want you guys in our tag team tournament. For whatever reason, I guess to give it legitimacy, I can't pretend to know. But they want us there. So if they want us there, that means Elijah Proctor and Jonathan Bradley, Evian, I can't remember his name.
They must not have a big enough record for you.
Yeah, but maybe not. All I know is if those two are getting in the ring with us, they're going to have to survive us because we're not necessarily there to get a title. If you feel that you need legitimate help to carry your company, by all means, set them on our shoulders. But realistically, we're just there to whip some tail, foots and asses. That's it.
There we go. What's up, Doc and Outlaw? How you doing, Redneck?
Redneck.
Good guy, good guy. Family games. He's a big gamer, man, but he's a big wrestling fan, so he might like you, man. He likes that, dip in and all that. He's a good old country boy. I don't believe he's a walking felon right now. What's up? Hello from Fallen, Nevada.
There you go. See, the reach of the Outlaw stretches across the states and will soon be international.
You going global?
Absolutely. Everything I do, every time I do it, it gets a little better. And it's already being noticed from Canada to Mexico that the Outlaw and the Jailbird, don't get it twisted. It ain't just me carrying this. The Jailbird does the heavy lifting, so I don't have to.
Him popping in, 180 pounds. You're kicking in, 240 around there?
265. There's 20 pounds.
265. But I do believe in Rapid, March 28th for a fact. There is a tag team going into there. I think you need to keep your eyes open. I mean, you're going into this tournament really light, and you got to look at two guys right now, Hunter, Wolf, and Punisher.
Tall and big don't mean nothing if you're laying down. I've took down big guys before, son. I got the great equalizer.
Well, see, this is where Mickey Mouse gets to play. See, I'll be walking those boys out. Those are my boys.
Well, I can tell you this much. You better leave the boys to the ring, because if you step in past them ropes, then it's my problem. And you don't want to be my problem, because once you cross that line into the ring, I ain't going to care if you're a manager. I ain't going to care who you are. There's a thin blue line, and once you cross my line, your ass is mine.
I don't know, man. Next gen, I call that pretty much of an insurance policy, But I'll have my eyes on you, But I am curious about this match coming up.
It's a funny thing about insurance.
Talking Elijah Proctor,
Insurance sells fear. It's a funny thing about insurance. Insurance sells fear. And only somebody
being a smart businessman, sir. Being very smart.
I didn't get where I am.
That's what a
just
bond
looking
is.
Pretty,
that's an insurance policy, a bond. You live on bonds. You just go out and catch them.
Yep, because some people just don't know where they're supposed to be. But don't worry. I'm the world's greatest bounty hunter. Possibly the world's greatest manager. Definitely up there in the top 3.
Oh, man.
That's being modest.
Oh, now, see, there I will argue with you there, sir. There is where we separate you from me.
Son,
go in the ring.
Don't get it twisted.
Go in the
There's
ring
3 great ones.
Don't get
There's
yourself
3 great ones, son. You got.
What's that?
I said you got 3 great ones. You got
Who's
Bobby
that?
the Brain Heenan.
I'll give you that.
You got Jim Cornette.
I'll give you that.
And then you can flip a coin after that, because I can stack up to any of them, and everybody else is fodder on the ringside. But I tell you what, son. I tell you what, though, Teddy Long is an awesome manager.
That's right.
We can sit here and name them down. We can name them down. There's a ton of them, but they haven't tried to stand ringside with the Outlaw.
But I'll tell you what, though, as Rapid Wrestling Federation starts rising by bringing in some of the biggest and baddest talent out there, and I do know that's why they did call you, and I do expect that from you. But, don't be going out there jumping on this Mickey Mouse stuff and,
can't let that go, Katie, son.
Coming out tough, buddy.
No, buddy. It ain't all talk.
I tell you what, you are coming as a tough tag team, man, and I'll give that respect. But, I see you as more of a power guy. I see, Jailbird, man, I do like his style, man, that aggression. He does have that environmental effect, man. He knows how to use this around. So, are you guys dangerous? Yes, definitely. But don't count past my guys. Don't count past me. So
I can tell you what, anytime somebody wants to show me a contract and a payday,
this is going to be, baby. I'm actually real quick. The uppers. I've got to see that match myself. I'd love that. I tell you what, folks, you out there, you're watching right now, and if y'all have any questions right here, let us know, man, because they want to hit you up and. He says that could be an interesting match. I think that would be, man. I would love to see that. Bring it up here for fact. We're going to show everybody here. Here is the Jailbird. Here is Mr. Outlaw. Now, this is your official gear. That's an official badge, the whole thing. You're the real deal. You are the real man, folks. I'll say that. And here we are. I think Jailbird must have been having a bad day. You look kind of cocky and happy. Did you actually pick him up at that moment? Is that one of those?
That's actually a funny story. See, he took off on me after a battle royal, eliminated himself, took off running. He went on the run for about 3 weeks, and then I caught him pumping gas.
How far away did he get? How far away did this man get?
He didn't get too far. In fact, I don't think he made it that far at all. I think he was hiding out somewhere, but as soon as he popped his head up, I was right there, a little whack-a-mole. I took him in, drug him to a ring. He wasn't too happy, but you can see it's a selfie of love. Look how much admiration he has in his eyes for his handler, for his tag team partner.
Man, I don't want to take my hat off. I look like I could be related to that man. That is scary right there. Oh, But I tell you what, though, I am impressed. I mean, he does look like he's, how long has you guys been in the ring? What has this connection been going on so far?
Oh, it's been going on ever since the first time I've had to bail him out when he hit me up.
First time you ever went into the ring? How many years now?
Oh, Lord, with him, 20-something. That's how I got into the ring, actually, because I found out about wrestling when I hooked him up. And I found out he had a title match going on when I found him because some promoter put his face all over Facebook. So I went and picked him up during a title match. And then we
Gold
discussed.
Is not a stranger.
No, he's had gold. I've had gold. I got in the ring and won gold just to show that I'm smart enough and good enough to do it, and I didn't need him to do it.
And what is the longest reign that you guys actually held a belt?
Well, I've held a belt for 4 months, but, the belt I had, there was nothing pro about it. I just went in there and whipped some ass but he had a heavyweight title for, not exactly sure, but he's had it off and on a few times. That's how I know I picked a champion. So you pick a champion up, bounty my ace. All right. You don't want that, son. I'll turn it into cauliflower. You'll look like you're sitting on a boxer's ear, son.
We got Matthew laughing. How you doing, Matthew? Kissing buddies. Oh, no. All right, don't pick on their picture now.
Right.
Yeah, in your living room.
Right.
And now they are having a good time. Now, see, I think they're actually asking, why is Jailbird the Jailbird? I mean,
I don't know. Why is the sky blue and water wet? Some people just ain't got common sense, and he's one of them.
I mean, is he genetically just a kid that came from a bad place?
Well, I don't care. I don't hold his hands and go skipping through meadows and whisper sweet nothings in his ear. He gets in trouble, I get him out of trouble. He owes me money. As long as he owes me, I own him. But I'll tell you what I will do. Since I've stepped in the ring, I'm going to take him to the top of the tag team division. I'll take him to his next level of gold, and we can run rampant all over the place. There's nothing that we can't do together. He can go to the top on his own. I've proven I can go to the top on my own. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care about titles because we got nothing left to prove. We just want to whip somebody's ass. And when they pay him for walking in the ring, that's my money. He's making me money. And if he don't make me money, I take it out on who's in the ring, him, or anybody else that stands in the way of us making money. Plain and simple.
Now, see, man, I'm kind of feeling bad for Jailbird, man. I love to speak with that man right now.
Well, he's got the right to remain. He's got the right to remain silent, but he's barely smart enough to do it.
Good question.
So wherever he is right now is where he needs to be.
Here's a good question for you. Mr. FGS Redneck says, he ever tried to kick your ass, Outlaw?
Yeah, he's tried a few times, and I ain't going to lie. If I ain't paying real close attention to him, that prison mentality he's got comes creeping in like black mold, and he gets a little idea circulating in his crazy little head. A swift kick here, a DDT there, a leg drop here, and they'll take off running. That's happened, I ain't going to lie. But the funny thing is no matter how far or how fast he runs, as soon as he turns around, I'm right there. I always get him.
Here one coming across here. Has he ever surprised you to where you almost wanted to release him from bond?
No. He's a silver-tongued devil. You got to watch him. It's like negotiating with a possessed person. He'll tell you whatever you want to hear. The only thing that boy needs is somebody to focus him. I focus him to the ring. I put him on task. And it just so happens I picked the right guy because that man can complete a task. as long as somebody keeps him focused.
Well, I tell you what, you sure got the attention of Family Gamer Society. They are dropping in and becoming Mr. Steele from the railroad. Don't drop the soap.
Ooh, that sounds like that piece of advice is from personal experience. Like, man, hey, make that stuff on a rope. You might want to get you some of that, son.
Jordan says, you can talk on here, not YouTube. Yeah, I had it fixed. They charged me more.
Right.
Welcome to Facebook, buddy. Matthew Florence, same. So I tell you what, man. I mean, what is the last time that you guys been in the ring and been in that contention where it was all on the line? You felt like, hey, man, we needed to pull this off.
Well, last time that happened, we were at a promotion and things didn't quite go the way they were supposed to. That promotion dropped the ball. Every now and then, you take your bookings where you get them. But that promotion dropped the ball. Things went a little bit sideways, but once you're at the bottom, there ain't nowhere to go but sideways and up. And last I checked, the elevators don't go sideways, and the ladders don't go sideways, so there ain't no place to go but up.
Dang, Doc sounds like he is a Don with the little bird. I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, I think he's confused too.
But
I think his thumbs are dyslexic.
That comes from I guess the Mickey Mouse reference, and not realizing that once Rapid Wrestling Federation and this virus thing is over with, it's going to be a promotion that goes to the top, and I am actually glad that you guys are aboard. It's going to be very interesting to watch what you do in the ring. And one of the things I did have come across. Now, how do people follow Flightrisk?
It's quite simple, really. You just follow me. Everything that needs to be known, I will tell you, because he has limited privileges. There's not a lot you're going to hear from him. He does all his talking in the ring. As for me, you can go to Future Legends of Wrestling on Flow on YouTube, and you can find me there, and you can find updates there.
All right. Now, anything else that they need to look out for? Now, is there some videos that's showing some matches of you guys? Something they can go take a look at right now and be like, "Oh my God, I got to see what happened."
Well, right now, me, Jailbird's been on house arrest, and I've been having to pull a lot of strings to get him his freedom back since he thought he had a bright idea to go get married and had to arrest him at his own wedding. So, to answer any questions, no, you do not get any slack. Santa Claus don't take Christmas off, and I don't take any day of the week off. But right now, I've been tearing through asses at Excalibur Championship Wrestling, which right now, in the area we're in, is about the fastest growing, most professional, best talent. And obviously, if they want the best talent, they're going to have the Outlaw there.
But until March, then you're going to have Rapid Wrestling Federation actually stepping down into North Carolina, Lincolnton, and I tell you what, there's going to be a statement made when we come there. Everything's going to be changing.
I'm all about it.
Virus is gone, brother. What do you think about when this virus goes on? How did it affect you?
Well, it slowed a lot of stuff down, but luckily, there's always that one. When you're the fastest draw, there's always somebody that wants to step up and test you. So luckily, I ain't had no shortage of foots and asses that needed connecting. So I've been very busy. So as far as Jailbird, I ain't had to worry about him. I've had him locked down.
So you didn't have to go chase him down in D.C. He wasn't trying to be one of those bad boys. He was being good, staying home to collar, huh? So you didn't have to take the big trick.
No, I kept him under thumb.
That's good to hear about the good old Jailbird, man. Now, looky here. Now, I thought you two had something in common, man. The haircut. And I like it, but you know what? I have something similar, but I have a little bit more. But I don't want to look too much like the Jailbird. But yeah, man, it's enjoyable. But I tell you what, here we go. We're still getting more questions. I'm actually I think Jailbird sometimes gets his head too far up his butt, don't he?
If that boy had sense, he'd spend it. And if he had a brain, he'd play with it. And Elijah Proctor, I've heard of you. I've seen your videos. I've seen you in the ring. I know when to be smart. And I know when to keep my eye on somebody. Elijah Proctor, I got my eye on you. and your
I'm
tag
actually taking
partner
that's
Jonathan.
really being mean right there. Actually, we had a reference back to something you said. So I'm actually saying I think you're saying he's pretty mean for that. He went from the gas station to wedding. So you were saying somebody you arrested him at his wedding.
Yeah,
You didn't even let him finish and get the
I
get
let
married.
I let him kiss his bride,
Oh
but
man,
then I handcuffed him.
poor Jailbird. I feel so bad for this guy, man. I really.
Why do you feel bad
All
for
right,
him?
here we go.
I did the right thing. I let him get married.
Have you ever had your bell rung? Has there been anybody out there that's ever you've had that moment and like, man,
Happens all the time. You ain't gonna be in this business and not be tough enough to handle getting your bell rung. If
yes,
somebody
sir.
punching you in the face, kicking you in the stomach, and slamming you on your ass don't ring your bell, and you're gonna go home and cry about it and hide under a big Band-Aid and hope your mom, sister, cousin comes in there and licks your room, you're in the wrong business. There ain't a worker I know that ain't hurt. We stay hurt. You power through it, you get in the ring, you handle business, and then you do it again. We're all hurt.
Oh yeah. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we're going to do for you. I'm going to actually keep continuing to keep up to date with this gentleman and get some, as some things go on, I'll have him send it to me and I'll share it with you on the Doc Payne side. I'm with you right here. We're broadcasting Rapid Wrestling Federation. Stay here, find out what everything is going on, exactly who they're in a match with, and we're so excited that they're coming on board. This is Flightrisk, Mr. Outlaw himself. So, sir, we are so happy you come on. And it says, good luck to Outlaw and Jailbird. Hopefully, success in North Carolina. Got some fans, sir. I like it. I like it.
Absolutely. When you're the world's greatest, people notice. So when we show up down there in Lincoln in March to go against Elijah Proctor and Jonathan, I'm going to say this directly to them. Boys, I got mad respect for you because I'm not stupid. But I can tell you this. Titles be damned, tournament be damned. Whether we win or lose, you are going to have to survive Flightrisk. So you better come at 110%.
Folks, I think it's safe to say he's going to be walking in Jailbird, hungry as hell, regardless if he's been sitting inside the cell or if he's been sitting at home with the ankle collar. But the biggest thing is he's going to come into that ring. I think these two gentlemen are very hungry at this moment. I don't think this is about gold. I don't think this is about reputation. Right now, I think these gentlemen have bad intentions, without a
Absolutely.
doubt. Yep. See, I knew
Absolutely.
I read this correctly. This is kind of gentleman that's up my lane. But there's going to be a time or a place in Rapid when you're around. We'll have to cross paths. But sir, it's all about respect. This is the business. This is what we do. Sometimes we cross. Sometimes we don't.
Absolutely. So don't take it personally
No,
if we end
sir.
up laying for 3 seconds across that big wolf. Because every big bad wolf meets his match every now and then. Because even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while. So if I catch him slipping, there's many a slip between a cup and a lip. So don't trip, don't slip, don't find a banana peel, son. Because the outlaw or the jailbird or both of us at once, whatever it takes, will put down anybody Rapid Wrestling throws. And if we can't, you're going to have to knock us out trying. Because we're going to keep coming.
As he says, pain only makes you stronger. I respect you too. You seem like a good old boy to me, Outlaw. I think now were you coming out of? Where are you actually from?
Blackwater Swamp, Little Issue, Georgia.
So you're a deep Southern boy.
Yes,
I
sir.
respect that. Respect that. I tell you what, you down there almost named what is that? Gator country. So,
It's all Blackwater Swamp.
Yep.
Ain't nothing down there except something as mean as a gator and as nasty as a rattlesnake. And if you ain't as mean as neither one of them, you don't need to be in the woods down there.
So, folks, we're taking that to be the Outlaw.
Absolutely.
Sir, it was great having you on. I'm so happy you to come on Rapid Wrestling Federation and tell us everything that's going on with you, to be able to meet you and introduce you to the folks out there so they know when they're coming on to watch. They know the man now. They know that you're going to come on here and it's bad intentions. So I'm looking forward to it. Now they're looking forward to it. So I'll see you soon, sir. I thank you very much.
I'll see you in March.
Everybody out there, take care of one another.